Hi everybody, good night, good evening. I'm doing this write-up for this room, Clocky. Time is an illusion. It took me also, they gave up on this room a bit, got the sixth flag of it. It's a bit tricky room. Okay, let's start. It's a classic TryHackMe room. So I already start things so we don't waste time. So everybody, how is it my map? Map is still. I'm using VPN. I'm not sure, but slower. But in any case, if you scan, you find the SSH port is 22. That's fine. We have a port. Sorry. What's the next port? We have a port 80, and you can see it's forbidden. We have a 403 forbidden. We have port 8000, and it tells us there's a robot.txt. We can check ourselves, and if we can go to, I already put them here. The 8000, it tells you forbidden, but there's a robot.txt file on it, and automatically will give us the first flag. So from nmap scan you can already know that there is a robot.txt import 8000. So you have it, you already got flag. But the interesting part, it tell you disallow anything.sql, anything.zip, anything.pack. So this is very interesting. It means what is hidden here in this file. The first one is the forbidden, is the port 80. It's straight forbidden, depend of IMAP. The next port, of course, the interesting one is port 8080, and it tells us Wellzank, this well known for that hack the pin, Python 3.8.10, and we know if we go to port 80, it's an HTML, a normal page HTML. This is the time. You can see the room is talk about time. If you go to view page source, there's nothing special about it. It's a normal HTML, and then just text, and there's a time here. This is a room is about time. There's nothing here you can check. There's nothing you can click. Nothing. So we know that port 80, and I think that's it. The port, even nmap doesn't give you too much information. Is a proxy. Yeah. Of course, the next thing you do, now we have the first flag, of course, from the robot that we got it from nmap. Now, if we continue the story of SQL, we have zip and we have back. Now you can check for SQL, you will not find the breakdown file, but you can find for zip. Now I already launched the service to do it. I'm using FAF, so I can go to the port 8000 and fuzz and the zip extension. I'm just the common keyword, so I can run it again. So I tried to use a GoBuster, but GoBuster is sleeping on me. I don't know why. I'm using my x.zip, is a bit slow. I'm running also GoBuster in port 880, the port 880 that we find that page on it, and you can see he found forgot password, and he found dashboard, and he found administrator. I'm using my VPN today, so I don't have anymore the premium subscription. I cancel it. I have spending money somewhere else now. So forgot password, it ask us for username, and then if we continue here, we'll find another one, password reset. There is a password reset, and it said invalid parameter, and then we have administrator, which should give us the login form. Now as I said, from the first flag, we know there is certain files here. It doesn't want search engine to index them, so that's why you use it disallow here. So the next phase, if I go to let GoBuster running, that's fine. Fuzz found index, you can see here, status 200. So index is correct. So if we go now to this. So if I put index.zip, now we have the file index.zip already. I already saved it so I can get it now. Clocky, that's the index of zip. These two files is a flag2 and this up to py. We already have them. So you have the flag2, you already find it, so you can read the flag2. And then you have the app for file will get it. So we have this file. So this is what we get with index.zip. So we got the first flag from index.zip, we get the second flag, and second flag will give us this. So if we start reading this, it said the comments here. So not done with the correct import, so because these mono import are not used there. Then we have Python. This is Python. Look here, it's a database SQL. Remember what we said here, SQL, but we can't run it now. If I said database.sql, it said not found, and here, later on we know why. But for now, let's remember this database.sql. Then we have this user Clocky, and then this password db. Remember, the password is not db, this is a variable. If you know how to do Python Flask server, this is later on become very interesting in flag 6, flag number 6, the root one. So remember this, and then remember this is key information. Then the name of people here is Jane, so you know one person called Jane. If we go to this endpoint administrator, so even without GoBuster, we don't need the GoBuster. In fact, where is he? He's still doing this, but this we can know this once from the file. So there is endpoint administrator. There is the other endpoint forgot password. And then there is a reset password. So we already know them. You will find them GoBuster, but so we can know them from this script. So also you look for, keep the name sorry, it's Jane, and then we have the name also Clarice. So we can know there is one Clarice, one Jane, and then this is the script for resetting password. And then we have port 8080, the application run, and it tried in debug is true, and he said in production you must remove it, because you know if debug is true we can have that issue with the pin. So now if we go with this information, so we have 3 points. So password reset, if we go to forgot password and password reset, it said invalid parameter. If we go to the script here, password reset is get variable. It's a get request, and this get request select token. So this is the variable where token is a token. So this token should be somewhere here in the get request. So it put token equals something, and now it said invalid token. So we need to find the right token. Now username. Before, when I start this room, I used Jane and Clarice. I used the username. Sorry, I used the Clarice and I used Jane, but both didn't work for me. So then I said to myself, what's the admin username will be, because I talk about this is guess administrator. Then I said the admin username will be administrator. What why this let me zoom it a little bit. Administrator, yeah, because that's what it worked for me. Sorry, administrator. So let me make administrator. No, let's do the let me do the proxy. Do I need the proxy now? No, I don't need the proxy really now. I need it later on. So let's reset. If I click now reset, what will happen? No, I need the proxy. Let's get the proxy. Proxy is on. burp reset send to repeater. It's very important why I want to do this, because I will explain it now. So if I send here, it said reset password, a reset link has been sent to your email. Now let's go read this file here. How to make this bigger? Preference, font and color. Let's make it 16. So look guys, if you read now, what happened? You get a token. So you have the token with get variable, then select username from with the user, and then it said value equal datetime. Let's follow this script in Python so we can know what it's doing. So if I have my Python here, where is my Python? This is my Python shell in my computer. So what the hell? What's going on here? Files and line 1, name datetime is not defined. Oh yeah, I need to import this one thing. What should datetime? Import datetime, and then okay. So if I say value, look how this datetime print. The time now is 31 March, and then this is the milliseconds or something like that. This is the second. So if I follow, and then we have this variable. So if we put that variable there, what is that traceback? Username. Let's say username equal administrator. So if I print ink, so look what it do. This -4, basically -4 from this datetime value, it removed 4 from this 1, 2, 3, 4. So this this 4 get removed, and what left is 65. And you see the 65, and then it put the date as it is, the date, all of it with a second, 56, all the second. Then it take only 2. This is my best understanding of this. So that's what it do, and then it make the administrator, the upper for the administrator, and then do the hashing. The hashing, I need to import the hash. What's the library for the hash? Base date, redirect, render, request session, response. I got from my friend, I have a good friend ChatGPT these days. He did a script for me. Where are you? Yeah, you import. We'll come back to the script now. So then let's import this. So if I go now, finish what this script is doing, then it comes this, and then we have value, and then we have the token. You see the token. So basically the interesting part is time. So when we did now with this, when we send the request to reset, and it tells us reset the link. So basically what he did, first of all, he got the time, and we assume the time we got here is the correct one. This is the time, but we don't have the milliseconds, these ones. I don't know if there is a way in this or something to get the millisecond or not. But for me, my idea, and then I asked ChatGPT to help me for the code, what I said is, because we only don't have this value, so basically this value will be start from 00 to 100, to 99, because it's only 2. If I assume this is 6. So basically, then you get this script. So basically this script, what you do, you have administrator, we have the time we got it from burp, it's no, not the time, this is my time, the time of the server, 30th March. So you need to put wherever you fix your time here. Don't remember the date because today is the 31st. So if you so that's the date, and then this is the range to 100. So 0 to 99, make it 2. So we do this 2 characters we have here. Where are you? These 2 there. I'll put this script later on in the comment, and then you do some conversion the time, and then that's the URL that we want to do, the token. And then remember what we said, when we get a wrong token, hold on, let me disable this now, just disable it, and then if you get invalid token, that's the, if it's wrong, it's a invalid token, so pass the next one and then go, let's test it now. So if I run times 3, let's see if it ran correctly. Let's see if we get the correct token. I got it. So now you got the correct token. Valid token was found. So this is the valid token, and it tells us the HTML response. So the script is working perfect. So we can put the valid token here, and it tells password. We can just search any password. Let me make sure if I put the password correctly. Password security reset. Then we come here and log in. Now we got the third flag. Remember now the fourth flag, the hint is saying that what was the fourth flag again? He said look for any local services that might be running but are restricted. Remember what we found there? We got a forbidden here. Here it gives us something. It gives us very interesting. But if I go to straight to the 8080, it said forbidden 2. Now here it said location. What is location here? Location is, look, if I say for example localhost, I spent the whole weekend on this. It said action not permitted. Instead I say 127 action not permitted. So it doesn't want me to go with localhost. Of course, and you can see what he's doing. If I give him now this IP, the port 8080, it comes back with a file.txt. And if I go to open this file.txt, is the file that we have here. So he is calling a file. So we have that HTML file here, this one. So that's what he's doing. So now the question is how to do this. So let's go to our friend burp first, because as you know, our friend we can't. So proxy, what the hell is already, no, this is Firefox. Send to repeater. If we go to repeater now, yeah, the cookie is there. So let's stop this now. So if we go to sorry guys, it's a bit tired. Now if we send here, you get what we said before, that HTML file for that page, whitetail, the time, and all of that. So we know here what's happening. So this is in the port 880, and remember when we said if I put for example 127.0.0.1, it say not permitted. If I go to port 80, remember the other page we have that side, remember, because we have two forbidden. We have one forbidden in port 8000 and one forbidden for port 80. So let's be clear on that. So if we send there, action not permitted. Then if I go to a website like Hacktrex, even I find it somewhere here, somebody said we can use 0177. Let's try it. I didn't test it, this one. 0177. Let's see what it gives us. Your browser sent a request that the server content stand. Then in Hacktrex there is one that work for me, the hexadecimal one. This, you see now, HTTP. So let's try this one. So when I use that one, so let me check what we are now. We are in port 80. Remember I told you with the forbidden one, and it said internal dev storage. You see what happened? Let's go back to 80 first. 8080. Remember the 8080. 8080. It just gives us that block. Now the 80, it said internal dev storage, and I stuck here because remember now it gives us forbidden here. This is the port 80. It's forbidden. But when you connect from the administrator, you get this message, internal dev storage. What does that mean, internal dev storage? Then remember this. It said SQL zip and back, and then remember the app folder. What it said? Database.sql. So that's the SQL part of it. So if I take database SQL, this is best I try to explain it. If I put it here, what's this? If I put database SQL here at the end, remember if I put here, that will said forbidden. It keeps saying forbidden. Now if I call it from here, because remember he said internal dev storage, so that's where they store in their files. That's why my idea was to use this. If I send it, I get flag 4. You see, and then it gives you all this information. Create database. If not, and I have this copy of this file here. This is the flag 4. Now he created a not exist. Okay, localhost and bio. This we can see one password is here. User is Clocky user, and then this is just the create table user, and then password. That is another password, we might need it, and then we have create table, and then the tokens. This is the administrator. You see, that's the one. Now the interesting part, we have two passwords. There is one and there is one and user. Remember when we go to the next one, now what we do, we got number 4. So now we got this. So now it's time for us to SSH to the box. We're done for me, so we don't have too many things. So we need to SSH to the box. So if I want to SSH to the box, expiry soon, add 1 hour. So which user I should use to connect to the box. So if SSH, let's say at the users that I remember, one of the they said did you collect users? The users we have are here. We have Jane, we have Clarice. Which one is the one that worked for me is Clarice, and then we have the database user, Clocky user. For me, the one that worked for me, so we don't waste time here, it's this, the Clarice user. The password, now we have two passwords we can check. We can check this, or we check this. And this one did work for me. So we not waste time and said, let's try the wrong one. So if you go here, you log in. Let's make it in the middle so we don't go to the bottom of the screen. And then you have flag 5 head. Sorry guys, I need to submit it for I know there is one person or two people who give me a dislike in my video when I don't show the flag, but guys, I need to say rule of TryHackMe, you can't show the flag. So you have the flag for number 5, you guidely find it. So now we need the root flag. Of course, the sudo sudo is not installed, and remember that the hint he said look for passwords. He didn't say look for anything. So there is a password we needed for root. We need to look for it. So if I'm here, the first thing I go is to app. That's my. Remember, guys, because if you used to Python, remember when we got this app folder. This password DGD. Remember when we said DB is not a password, it's a variable in Python when you use Flask. Remember using Flask. If you know how these apps work, you know directly what to look. Is this for this is the file. This is the file. If you go cat.nv, what do you think you find? This. The DB, that's the variable that we need, and this is exactly the password that Clocky user used. So if I do mysql -user Clocky user -p, I use this password. Now I'm there. So if I show databases, now we have use Clocky, for example, show tables, and then if I go select everything from users, now we have the administrators, only what we did exactly. Now so how to get a root? I went and ran inside this Linux in var folder and all of that, and then I realized where to put the password is in database. So show databases, show databases. Remember, one of the interesting databases is MySQL. Show tables. Because I spent the whole weekend looking around. Then you have a user folder here. Select everything from you. From user. It looked funny like that. This remember this mask. Remember. Let's get select user from user. Look what we have. The Clocky user, our friend. We have a dev, another Clocky user. I don't know why we have two Clocky. Then we have dev, like duplicate, then this and this and this and this. The interesting part is this dev user. Now the question is the password. Remember, this is MySQL 8. They don't use the like MySQL 5. they have authentication string or something. Yeah, this one. If I do select user and now the idea was, how the hell can we decrypt this? So if we can decrypt this, we get a password. Maybe it will work and become its a root password. Now if we go googling around, there's a nice website. You see this one, they talk about how, because remember now it look nicer. In mine doesn't look nicer. You can see it look all over the place. There's another guy here. He has a nice article. I'll put a link on it too. Brute force MySQL password from hash. Nice article. And then remember us and also it tell you exactly what need to be done. It tell you this is the box is using version 8, so we need to get this let me copy it. I copied it already. It's somewhere here. Yeah, so I'm not using it for the command line, so I need only the SQL statements. If I took the SQL statement now, I copy and I paste it here. Now where is our dev? Dev is number Clocky Debian dev, so it's number 4. 1, 2, 3. Where is our dev? Can we change? One of them is our how many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 row. We have Clocky. 1, 2, 3. No, the root doesn't have, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why the Clocky. So where is our dev? The one that worked for me, where is it? I'm really tired, guys. I don't want to lie to you. Which one did work for me? This one, let me see, 0D17, 0D17. 0D17. So this is the second one. The second one is the dev one. No, the second one is the Debian sysmint. I cracked this one with hashcat. I took this one, I put it here, so it's D7, and then where is that hashcat things? And then the same article here, when you come back here, it tell you for because we're using 8, so you use this formula. So because I already cracked it before, I can just do show, and you see armadillo is the password. Now I will come back to this quickly now. If I go back to, we'll come back to the, let me exit quickly. Reason why is because my actual version, remember, is version 8. If I do su root and use this password here, where is armadillo, paste that, and id root. If I cd root, I get flag 6, and if I should head minus c8 flag 6, that's the flag 6. Just so we go to flag. I'm just so that we know that you can crack it. No, if I'm not mistaken, why the hell? Here is all of them. Word plugin and authentication not like invalid and authenticating string different. Let's do this. let's try something. Yeah, we are root now, so you can no, I don't. MySQL user Clocky user minus p. What's that password again? This password is the password for the database. I'm not sure if let's see if we can end authentication not like that. How about just say end user equal dev. Let's see if this one works for us. It's not dev, so the one that worked for me is not dev. Nice. Vim hash 0d17 0d17 it's not yeah, it's that one. There was a 01f7, so it's dev, but there is two of them. I don't know why one work and one I can't lie to you, this one is confusing for me now, first time I see it. So how about we take this one? So we know this one it go under so what that one if we can hash that one, let's see, vim hash 2.txt. so if I put this and run hashcat in hash2, can you find it? No, don't show because it's, I don't think that one you can crack it. So in any case guys, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but this one when you crack it you find the root password. So 1 2 3 4 5. Any case guys, you can read about this here. This guy explained I think very well. I'm not sure in my case why there is two of them. Anyone have an answer? Because they say user equal dev like is registered somehow with different password for different database. I'm not sure exactly why. I'm not sure hash. Yeah, he got the same password. That's so it's different hash with different password or something. I'm not sure. So he got the same password even with the second hash. So this hash and this hash, you get the same password is armadillo. So basically you get that one, then automatically you are root. So yeah, you are root and then you find your flag there. So this is the room guys. So the interesting part is basically is, you know, the port, you follow this, you remember that what the F file said, the SQL this, and then you have the localhost to get the forbidden bypass. So you have it from this. So what I learned today is that because I spent Saturday not using this, I used something else. I used this one, and this one you can see interesting doesn't work. If you use this one, look, if I which one we used? We used the we used the hexadecimal. We used the so if I wait we use the 0x7001. Yeah, if I change this to that, ironically it doesn't work, you see. So this the weekend I was using this, but the one that works is the hex one, and that's my mistake. I couldn't finish it. So if I put back, then we got the one. So the one that works is the hex. I hope guys please like and share the video. It helped the channel, because I get some people always give me dislike because I don't show the flags, and they know the rule of TryHackMe. Yeah, if you have a question guys, please let me know, and thank you very much and have a good day.